Now we are going to study about the common drain amplifier. As you know, the name common drain means the drain is common to input as well as output. So drain is common to input in the sense, say example, if I say, so this will be your one MOSFET. So now this is the drain, this is the source, this is the gate. So drain is common to input in the sense, and the output means I can say that drain is connected to ground. That is the meaning. If the drain is connected to ground in the sense what happened, there is no voltage over there. So automatically, even though if it is on, the device will be become as a open circuit. I hope you remember. So simple, you see in this diagram, like the VSIG is there, then RSIG is there. See, then your transistor will become as a open circuit here. So finally, we'll have the load resistance RL here. So this diagram only you are making here like this. See, because here it is a open circuit in the sense the load resistance is connected. Now when the input is the small signal volt is 1 volt, then what will be your the small signal output voltage? We'll get the small signal output voltage will be 1 millivolt will be. But you have to think here, what is this in between we may think. So now if this drain is connected to if the drain is connected to ground in the sense I can say, so here see the same one more diagram we are drawing here like this. See example, same signal will be 1 mega ohm. That is a very high range we given the signal resistance. It is 1 ohm. So here this is nothing but a gain. The gain of the amplifier is 1. So that is why you can say the later we'll derive this how it is actually the gain is equal to 1. So now whatever the input you give, the output also will get same thing. So that is like I can call it is a voltage buffer I can say or unity gain amplifier I can say. So now when I give V signal is equal to 1 volt, so output I'll get as 0.9 volt. As we know, AV is equal to V naught by Vi, where V naught is equal to AV into Vi. This is the formula. So previously studied in our previous cases and that. So now A is something about a gain factor. That is a 1. Then Vi is nothing but a V signal. So we may get like this because here if Rin is very large, it's infinity over there. So based on that, approximately 1 volt we may get. So that is why we can say here a signal source will be delivering a signal of reasonable strength. So this is the need for a unity gain buffer amplifier. So now let us draw the common drain amplifier. So the common drain amplifier diagram will be like this. Common drain amplifier, the diagram will be this. See here what we did compared to the previous one, same nothing, just we done that drain terminal is grounded. This is gate, this will be source. In the source terminal, like which is connected, the RL resistance is connected in the source terminal. This is the source terminal, right? So source terminal. So we connected the RL terminal. So now as this thing, R signal, R. We should assume this RL resistance here in the sense so equivalent to this, if you want the elaborate diagram, if you want, so even that also I will show for you, the elaborative diagram for that. Like this may be the diagram. See? But don't worry about this current source actually, okay? Don't worry about this and all, you leave this. Okay, see, this is what. So they can say here there will be a coupling capacitance will be there. So to find out for a small signal model, we need to eliminate that. So that is the reason here it's not showing over there. Next, because the input, the coupling capacitor and the output coupling capacitors. Now we can see this diagram. So in this diagram, what extra in the sense like a same only here, like you have to assume it should be grounded actually because VD and VSS is given, current will be zero. Leave it about that. Okay. So here the input resistance RG is there. This is what I want to say actually. So Rin will be equal, RG will be the VL. So okay. So now what we'll do, this is the diagram for the common drain amplifier or source follower. Later we'll go why we are saying it is a source follower. So what will be our first step? We need to find out the small signal parameters we have to find out. To find the small signal parameters, what we need to do? We need to draw the small signal equivalent circuit of the common drain amplifier. So small signal in not in the pi model, you have to draw in the T model actually you have to draw. So how the diagram will be there? Just this will be, you know that how to draw. This is V signal, the R signal will be terminal. So you can replace this MOSFET in the T model. So the diagram will come way like this. See, this is the small signal circuit of common drain amplifier. See here, see, this is the small signal. So from this, it will be very easy. You can think here, this portion was there, okay, basic. Now we replaced. This will be the entire thing is nothing but your MOSFET of T model actually. So you can refer the previous classes about T model, how we draw the T model. So just the current will be there, I, then 1 by GM, then R naught resistance will be here. So in this will be your drain terminal. So that's connected to ground. This will be source terminal. In the source, one RL resistance is connected. Then this will be your gate resistance. So now this will be your small signal model. So this is your input signal voltage VI. This is the output signal voltage, that is V naught. Now what we'll do? Let us analyze the circuit straightforward and just to produce as the follows. So first thing, so what we'll do, let us find out the input resistance, that is R in. What is R in? It is very, very simple from this diagram. What is R in actually? So virtually you have to think here for R in, because this is R in, right? So here R in will be in the sense. So you should think here we are having a resistance called as RG actually. So R in is equal to RG. That gate resistance nothing but your RN. So now what we'll do, let us take the by voltage divider rule. How we can take the voltage divider rule in the sense, see, this point is V sig. See, I will say example, we may get a clear idea. This will be your, this point is nothing but V sig. Okay, this point is V sig. Then you see the next point is R sig, that is R signal. This is R signal. Then this will be a RG. Okay, so it is connected to ground. You see here. Now this will be your input. So your input is in across the RG actually. So input is across RG in the sense, see here, this plus minus, I can say this is your VI. Now, as per the voltage divider rule, if you want to find out the VI, what is that? The voltage, that is something but the RG divided by R signal by RG into V sig. So you write like this. Now here, easily we can write VI is equal to RG by RG plus R signal into your voltage V sig. This is your input signal, right? So from this will be, now usually what we can say, the RG, that is something but which one? Your gate resistance, this resistance. Now usually like RG, that is your gate resistance, will be very, very greater than the signal resistance actually. That is because of your Rin is very, very large. The Rin is very, very large, means Rin is equal to Rg. So the Rg will be very, very larger than the R signal. So if it is like this, then from this above expression, the R sig will be neglected because of Rg is, it will be neglect. So if it is neglect, then what will be your Vi now? The Vi will become as Rg divided by Riemann. So Rg is very, very greater than R signal. So R signal is running. So we'll get as Rg, that is into V signal. Then we'll get as Vi is equal to V sig. So very simple. We can say then your input small signal voltage will be equivalent to the signal voltage. It is approximately equal to, right? It is approximately equal. So now it is important to note that the R naught will appears, which are not, this R naught. So this R naught appears in effect in parallel with the RL actually. It is parallel with the RL with the result between gate and the ground. So if we have the resistance here 1 by Gm in series with the RL parallel with R naught. So see how you can draw this diagram, very simple. See the same diagram only. If you want to draw in some other way, let me show how it I'm saying. Just you make the rotation because this is grounded, right? So this is grounded in the sense you make like this. Instead of this current here like this, you make it here. Okay, just I do like this, grounded. So this is connected, this is grounded. So this will be grounded. So like see, if it is grounded in the sense, you just you see the circuit here, how it will be this and this are parallel actually. These two are parallel. So now what I will do, let us how we will do in the sense, just we have to think. So now let us go for the expression. Normally this R naught is nothing but 1 by Gm. We can see from the outside view, the R naught is nothing but, we can say as it is capital R naught. I will show the diagram better. Let me show the diagram. So now what we'll do, let us find out the V naught from the circuit. So what will be the V naught in the sense from this circuit? Let me take the same circuit, only I'm going to take, not same circuit, I'm going to take the next step of the circuit. So now we can see the difference between the previous circuit and this circuit. What is the difference? Earlier circuit, just you see here, there is R naught over there. Here you see there is not R naught over there. It's simple, nothing but I can say from this, the capital R naught will be is equal to 1 by Gm. This only. Just because the R in will be a infinity. Rn is infinity. That is Rn is equal to Rg, or I can write it. Correct? So now this will be your I. Now from this, the signal Vi appears. Which signal? This signal. The signal Vi appears across the total resistance, like total resistance, that is by voltage divider rule. You can determine the V naught. Which portion in the sense which I am telling is this one. See this portion. I think very simple we can draw. So what you will do, let us simply, I will take here. So you have to assume, see, very, very important thing here, you have to assume as this is not only RL. So it is supposed to be RL parallel with R naught. Okay, because already as I said earlier, because we removed the R naught. So just you assume this place is nothing but R naught. So now how the equation will be there now? Now the equation will be V naught is equal to, see this one, V naught is equal to this resistance divided by this resistance plus this resistance into the total voltage. So very simple, we can write R L parallel with R naught divided by R L parallel with R naught plus 1 by G M into V I. Now from this V naught by Vi we can take V naught by Vi is equal to R L parallel with R naught divided by R L parallel with R naught plus 1 by G M, where we know that where the voltage gain, that is AV, is equal to V naught by Vi. So already we got that. So from this I can write where AV is equal to RL parallel with R naught divided by RL parallel with R naught plus 1 by G M. So this is the expression for voltage gain. See, this is the expression for voltage gain. So now what we have to do, we have to find out the open voltage gain. That is nothing but open circuit voltage gain means AV naught. Don't get the confusion of AV and AV naught. AV is a voltage gain, AV naught is a open circuit voltage gain. So open circuit voltage gain in the sense we need to neglect the load resistance. That is the meaning of that. So with inclusion of load resistance will be a voltage gain. So without load resistance, so it will be a open circuit voltage gain. So if you remove the voltage gain from that, so the example, so just to remove open circuit means you have to make us open circuit this. Then you can think about like there will be a presence of this 1 by GM. Then here R naught also will be there here. Correct. So now how it will be? Now simple. RL will be removed. See, both are parallel in the sense RL removed, R naught will be there. So R naught, if it is in the sense, because earlier this is connected to R naught to over in this place, but that is connected to ground. See, R naught is connected to ground actually one end. So even if you connect here also correct, even if you are connecting here also correct. So automatically I can say this will come as like this. See, R naught R in the sense R. You can think like this also. See. This is what R naught actually. So both are parallel. So now what we'll do, we eliminate this. So this and this will be there. Now we will have the circuit as like this. What will be the V naught is equal to same. V naught is equal to R. What you will do if you want to redraw this diagram, you can redraw if you want. So in the sense, so 1 by GM. See, let me draw the resistance here also one. So now this will be your VIC. Now this will be your 1 by GM. This will be your R naught. Then which is your VI. So the complete is nothing but your VI, right? So this will be your VI. The V naught is we have to find out here. Correct? Here only we have to find out. V naught is across the R naught resistance. See here, this is that. So now from this, if you want to find out the V naught, how our expression will come? V naught is equal to this resistance divided by this resistance plus this resistance into the voltage. So R naught divided by R naught plus 1 by GM into VI. So now from this, we can say V naught by VI is equal to R naught plus 1 by GM. So now from this, I can say that normally, therefore, that is normally R naught, that is R naught will be very, very greater than 1 by GM because this is a transconductance, right? So inversely proportional. So R naught is very, very greater than 1 by GM will causing the open circuit voltage gain AV naught is equal to V naught by Vi is equal to R naught is very greater than 1 by Gm in the sense, then 1 by Gm will be neglecting. 1 by Gm is neglected, then what will get? R naught by R naught will be equal to 1. So from this I can say AV naught will be approximately to 1. So now the open circuit voltage gain is approximately 1. Thus, the voltage at the source, correct? That the voltage at the source follows that at the gate, giving the circuit name as source follower. Now, in other ways also, we can write AV is equal to 1 will get. We consider R naught, right? Or sometimes even you can neglect the second expression. What you can do in this, this is for, I can call this, this is P for one expression, right? The alternate expression, what you do, the alternate what you can do in the sense from this diagram, just R instead of RL omitted. You omitted the RL, right? See here, R naught means RL, R naught is there. So omitted the RL. Now you omit the R naught and keep RL. So again, what will happen? The expression will come as RL by RL plus 1 by GM, where RL will be very greater than 1 by GM. Then at the same time, again we'll get AV naught is equal to 1. That is another expression. See another expression. Say example. Let me write. So for your reference, neglect or just don't consider the open circuit, neglect the R naught. If you are neglecting the R naught in the sense, we will get V naught is equal to RL divided by RL plus 1 by GM into VI. Then again we'll get here V naught by VI is equal to RL divided by RL plus 1 by GM, where very important here you have to think, just is the RL is very greater than 1 by GM. So what will happen? R is very greater means this will be omitted, then automatically we'll get AV naught is equal to V naught by VI approximately is equal to 1. Because RL will be greater than 1 by 1. So that will be get cancelled. RL by RL then will be 1. So this is the alternative expression for gain, we can say. So this will be your open circuit gain. Next, that is output resistance we need to find out. That is R naught. Output resistance, that is R naught, I have to find out. So the output resistance will be found, how we can found in the sense, setting, normally always to find the output resistance, we have to set Vi is equal to 0. So that is, you need to ground your gate. Grounding the gate, now you look back into the output terminal, just exclude the RL. Okay, you have to exclude the RL. Then we simply see 1 by GM only. So from that, I can say R naught will be, from that, saying that R naught will be is equal to 1 by GM actually. Simple, setting Vi is equal to 0. Then now look back into the output terminal, you'll get this. So next, this parameter we got. What is the next parameter is, you have to calculate the overall gain. See, very important. This we know very well. What is overall gain? VGB is equal to V naught by V sig. So what you need to do? We know the expression. Simple. This is like a VI by V sig. Already we know this into V naught divided by Vi. So this will be, you might have got it from this one. This expression we might have got it from the input signal. This you might have got it from the AV. So this will be like when you're taking the both, see, from that what will be that your Vi is this one, Vi by V sig is Vi by V sig is nothing but we can say Rg divided by Rg plus R signal. This already we wrote in the beginning itself, right? Next, what is a V naught? So this also we know V naught by Vi. So V naught by Vi is nothing but what? It is nothing but RL divided by RL plus 1 by Gm. So now what you will do, combining these two equations, it will give you the total voltage gain. So now let us take GB total voltage gain. GB is equal to RG divided by RG plus R sig multiply with RL divided by RL plus 1 by Gm. This is GV actually, but there's a one simple here. We have to put a condition over there. What condition we'll put in the sense? Let me put a condition here, like the RG is very, very greater than R6. That is already we know, right? If the gate signal next, the RL is very, very greater than 1 by Gm. Now take it, what is the expression we'll get? So Rg is very, very greater than R6 means the R6 will be eliminated, Rg by Rg will come. Rg by Rg, okay, into RL is very, very 1 by M. So RL 1 by Gm is eliminated. So RL divided by RL will get. Now we'll get as GV approximately is equal to 1. So that is equivalent to AV. So from this only, as I said, the overall voltage gain is 1. So only it's said as unity gain amplifier or source follower or voltage buffer this is a buffer, you can say voltage buffer. So how I'll get output in the sense, very simple. If I want to say, if this will be your common drain amplifier when I give the input. So if my input is this with the value of 1 volt example, if I give, even the output also without non-inverting, I'll get as 1 volt. So this is nothing but a buffer actually. It is nothing but a buffer. So now from this, what are the things we can identify in the sense, like the GV will be lower than unity. So very simple here we can say GV, the overall gain will be lower than 1. Almost this is approximately 1, but 1 will make at 0.9, 0.95 like that you will get. But the unity open circuit voltage indicates that the voltage at the source terminal will follow that at the input. Hence, the name is called a source follower. The source follower feature is very high input resistance. That is, Rn is very, very high. Next, we can say your output resistance is low. The output resistance will be no. Next, the voltage gain AV will be less than 1. So next we can say it's a unity gain voltage buffer amplifier. So these are the things about the common drain amplifier. So we did here all the modification. This is what nothing but common drain amplifier. I hope you understood this, how it has to be done.